great deal about the college's history, an amazing amount, and there is so much more that I look forward to learning today. Today we have gathered to celebrate the role our institution played in the women's suffrage movement.
To me, one of the most unfortunate, maybe forgotten victims even of the COVID-19 pandemic was the centennial anniversary of the women's suffrage movement in America and the ratification of the 19th Amendment. To be sure, there were many suffrage exhibits that opened in 2019, 2020, and even earlier. There were many books published, there were monuments dedicated. But what was supposed to be a crescendo of national commemoration and celebration, culminating with the actual anniversary in August of 2020, was, as you all know, very abruptly cut short in March of that year. And many projects lost momentum or could not even be completed. Many never had the impact that they were originally intended to. That is why I'm so grateful to be here today to help unveil this new marker, which I know will remind our community for generations to come about one of the most consequential chapters in American history.
Nancy Tate will give you an overview of the League's purpose and history in a moment, and I'm so proud to be here today representing our local league. I've been interested in the fight for suffrage at Randolph since alumna and trustee Karen Campbell gave a talk about it at the 2019 symposium. I think I went straight from her talk to the library and bugged Michael Steckler, our archivist, to let me see some of the materials. I'm an archive nerd, I admit it, and I loved digging for information in the old Sundials, the student newspaper, and Helianthus, the yearbook. So I want to share with you today some of what I learned and add another person to our celebration, as Ted mentioned, Lucy Somerville Haworth. Lucy came to Randolph-Macon Women's College in 1912 and immediately got involved in activities on campus, as many of you all did, to pursue the life more abundant. One of her first actions was to invite the Reverend Dr. Anna Howard Shaw, president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association, to speak on campus.
A lot of different connections, finally found Steve and reached out to him and asked if Randolph College would be interested in being considered to receive such a commemorative roadside marker. It's taken 2 years to get this through the approval system of the funder, who I'll explain to you in a moment, the manufacturing process to actually make a sign, the shipping time that it takes to ship it from Ohio, and then the fact that it didn't arrive until sort of the end of the school year, and so here we are today. So thank you, Steve, and your whole team for making this possible.
Okay.